started vending like in the 1980s. And street vending is an opportunity where people, educated, not educated, they can earn an income and be small business owners.
I mean, this is an integral part of New York City's culture and has been since the inception of New York City. Back to the days when most people got their groceries from push carts. It's really the smallest kind of small business that somebody can run in the city, and it opens up a lot of opportunities for immigrants and for people who are, just trying to establish a livelihood for themselves.
The way that we connect with people, it's like people love great food. It's like breathtaking to find, to have people so excited, not only about your food, but your mission.
It's not all about me, it's about the community and engage in access to healthy food. My name is Kila Wilankarianya. You can call me Kila for short. I have been selling on the streets since I was a young girl growing up in Lesotho. So selling is part of who I am. Selling has been part of how I grew up. And coming to New York was just another opportunity to sell when I can. It's community empowerment, community engagement. How better way to interact and have a good time and have food. I mean, I'm learning so much about what people are doing to eat healthy. It's great to know that the community is so involved in their wellness that they're willing to share their recipes, they're willing to share their experiences around food. So I'm excited to learn and to see how good food can make an impact in my life and other people's lives.
So I got into street vending because I really wanted to bring vegan food to the street that was going to kind of shatter people's misconceptions about this type of cuisine. So I'm compelled really by an ethical purpose to try to help our mainstream culture gravitate towards a more compassionate lifestyle and diet. So I really wanted to take it out onto the street where people who would never consider going to a vegan restaurant would just see this long line down the block and all these really delicious looking pastries in our display case, and they would just check it out because it looks yummy and form their own conclusions about it later.
So my name is Frederick Coleman. I'm the Drive Change Liaison. Basically what I do is I bridge the gap between the organization, Drive Change, and our food truck, as you can see here, French Canadian base, and we do all of our food around maple syrup. So every dish that we serve is some way integrated with maple syrup. Right, Drive Change is the organization that solely owns and built this truck. We also hire, teach, and empower formerly incarcerated youth. We started a 6 to 8 month program where we bring in 8 to 10 young adults, and they go through our 6 to 8 month program where they learn culinary arts based skills. They get money market and management training. They get all of the certifications to work in the culinary field and this food truck. Everyone that comes through our program lands into full-time employment and or education. With the mission that we have, right, we actually would love to go some places where it would make the biggest impact.
But in New York City, there's a lot of issues that are caused by the way this industry is regulated that make it really next to impossible to do this. Basically, food trucks and food cart owners are unable to get the permits we need from the city. So instead, the only way to obtain them is by renting them from somebody who already has one. Like, you'll never be able to go and get on a waiting list to eventually get one in your own name. So everyone you see just about who's on the street of New York City selling food is being forced to participate in this illegal black market, which not only sucks because it criminalizes our whole industry, but it's also, we're paying, you know, roughly more than 100 times more what these permits cost, you know, for the permit holder to renew. It may be $100 a year, and we're paying $10,000 to $14,000 a year to rent them.
Even with our great mission, even though we're trying to change things, we have restricted license. We don't have an unrestricted, so we can't just go and park anywhere we want to go. We still they haven't issued one of those in like 7 years. That's one of our biggest issues as of now. So the more interaction that we have with this truck leads to more interaction with the program, with the organization. And if we can't get to places where it's really populated, you know, then how are we going to, you know, get the mission out to other people?
Welcome everybody to the Great Street Meet. My name is Mohammed Atiyah. I'm a food vendor. I work in Times Square selling hot dogs, pretzels, just like all these guys you see every day.
So the Street Vendor Project is a community organizing organization. We are membership based, so we have close to 2,000 street vendor members. We have regular meetings, we get together and we organize to fight for better conditions and respect for vendors in the city. So tonight is a gala, the Great Street Meet that is celebrating our work.
I just want to let you know that street vendors face a lot of challenges everywhere. No matter what you vend in New York Street, you face a lot of challenges with economics, with the business owners, with the police, with many different agencies. So we have a new campaign just trying to change the law to make our jobs way easier. We're trying to get more permits and more licenses, which is not an easy thing. We've been working so hard on this for over a year now. We've been doing great.
The city needs to understand that they need to open more streets so vendors can go to different locations so they don't have to concentrate on neighborhoods where they're not making money.
The more places that people can get access to awesome food, it's like, and if it's not in your neighborhood, you know, because of something like a permit, as much we're grateful, but it is a privilege to have something like this.
So something has to be changed about taking away the cap or about changing the way those permits are allocated.
We need to lift the cap on street vendor permits so that street vendors who are working hard every day, that are paying their taxes, that are helping the economy and their communities, can work legally in the city.
There's a lot of great food trucks out there. I think this cap is like, it's whack. The permit is whack.